a warm welcome back to the channel. Cathay Pacific is reportedly considering a fresh aircraft purchase from either Airbus or Boeing as it aims to expand its wide-body fleet. According to reporting by Danny Lee from Bloomberg, Cathay Pacific has issued requests for proposals, commonly known as RFPs, to both Airbus and Boeing. This move encourages both manufacturers to compete for the order and offer their most competitive deal for Cathay Pacific to consider. The airline is evaluating options from the Airbus A350 and Boeing 787 families. As well as potentially adding more Boeings familiar with the matter, reports that while the final composition and quantity of the order remain undecided, the deal could be expanded with additional options. Expected to be a multi-billion-dollar agreement, Cathay Pacific has prioritized fleet expansion following the global pandemic. The crisis deeply impacted the airline, and while recovery was never guaranteed, growth is now seen as achievable through acquiring new aircraft to enhance both its fleet and network. Data from Aviation shows that Cathay Pacific already has 72 aircraft in its firm backlog, including 57 widebodies, 30 Airbus A330neos, 6 A350Fs, and 21 777-9s. The airline's most recent order, placed in August 2024, confirmed 30 A330-900s, with an additional 30 options for the same type. At the time, Cathay Pacific stated that these aircraft would begin joining its fleet in 2028, primarily for regional routes across Asia. Cathay Pacific has maintained an interest in new aircraft for several years and has previously committed to purchases, as seen with the A330neo. This aircraft is expected to play a crucial role in the mid-sized widebody segment, replacing the aging A330ceos. However, one area yet to be decided in this latest evaluation is the airline's choice of larger widebody aircraft. Options include the A350, 787, and 777X, all of which could strengthen its fleet. Although the 777X remains uncertified, an additional order for this type, alongside the A350, would reinforce Cathay Pacific's commitment to aircraft already in its fleet. Conversely, selecting the Boeing 787 Dreamliner would mean a deviation from its existing orders and could introduce additional complexity, given that the airline has already committed to the A330neo, a direct competitor to the 787. The A330neo order was finalized in 2024, while Cathay Pacific's A350F order, confirmed in December 2023, includes 20 firm commitments with the potential to grow to 26 aircraft. The first A350F is expected to arrive in 2027. If the airline were to include the 787 in its next multi-billion-dollar widebody purchase, Cathay Pacific would then operate every major next-generation commercial aircraft. Yes, every single one. Most airlines, when structuring their fleet, tend to avoid unnecessary complexity. They aim to streamline their portfolio to reduce operational costs, simplify maintenance, and ease training requirements by limiting the variety of aircraft they operate. Airbus may feel well-positioned to secure this contract from the Hong Kong-based carrier due to its strong performance in recent RFPs submitted by Cathay Pacific. Airbus has successfully secured several key deals, including the A330neo order. Meanwhile, Boeing has seen orders for the upcoming 77X, though most of these were placed in the early to mid-2010s when the aircraft was first introduced. Since then, orders have slowed, despite Boeing continuing to offer alternatives. Beyond fleet expansion, Cathay Pacific has also been investing heavily in passenger experience enhancements. In October 2024, the airline officially introduced its new Aria suites, a redesigned business-class product on its retrofitted Boeing 777-300ER aircraft. The suites debuted on flights between Hong Kong and Beijing Capital International Airport, PEK, on October 18, 2024. In the highly anticipated Aria suite, Cathay Pacific has placed customer experience at the heart of the design and conception of its new business class. Artistry and craftsmanship have gone into every detail to create a holistic and immersive experience where comfort, privacy, and a sense of personal space are completely reimagined for customers. Lavinia Lau, Cathay Pacific's chief customer and commercial officer, stated that the airline's commitment extends beyond simply transporting passengers, as it sees itself as an integral part of Hong Kong's identity as a global aviation hub. To reinforce this position, Cathay Pacific has committed over 100 billion Hong Kong dollars, $12.8 billion US, over the next 7 years toward fleet modernization, cabin enhancements, lounge improvements, digital advancements, and sustainability initiatives. This investment underscores the airline's confidence in Hong Kong's long-term growth and its ambition to maintain relevance in the competitive aviation market. However, despite these efforts, Cathay Pacific and Hong Kong International Airport, HKG, have struggled to regain their pre-pandemic prominence as Asia's leading global connector. The airline has faced challenges due to citywide protests and the pandemic, allowing other hubs like Singapore Changi Airport, SIN, to gain an edge. At the close of 2024, Cathay Pacific and its low-cost subsidiary HK Express reported a total of 22.8 million passengers, marking a 26.9% year-on-year increase, but still far below the 35.4 million and 35.2 million passengers recorded in 2020, 2018, and 2019, respectively. During an analyst briefing on January 9, 2025, Cathay Pacific projected strong financial results for the second half of 2024, citing high cargo demand and lower fuel prices. However, it also acknowledged a continued normalization of passenger yields as a potential challenge. The airline declared the end of its 2-year rebuilding phase and announced plans to operate at 100% of its pre-pandemic flight frequencies by January 2025. With a goal of serving 100 destinations by the end of the year. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Cathay Pacific remains committed to expanding and modernizing its fleet, and I'm curious to know which direction you believe is best. Should they introduce the 787 Dreamliner as an entirely new aircraft type? Or would it be wiser for them to stick with familiar models such as the A350 or the upcoming 77X? Let me know what you think down below. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and rest assured we'll continue monitoring this order until we receive official confirmation.